Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a video on just gameplay of heroes. I have a rogue who I am using booster things from, which I have used clan for, which I don't feel like collecting on this character at least because it's just a waste of time for looting and I don't have time for that. So let's go. Alright, I have a rogue and his name is Google Inc. I am just going to say his name was going to be Google, but apparently that was unavailable. So whoever Google is out there, why'd you steal my name? So anyway, let's go. Alright, so he's like 135 right now. I was gonna start at 100, but I decided not to. So I don't know why. I just decided not to. So he's 139 now. And normally, if you kill people, like you're gonna have to choose a certain class. I mean, everything can be everybody if you have that patch.
Are you talking to me or to you?
And so I just recommend you do get the patches because if you don't, then you can't be a gnome rogue. Actually, you can be a gnome rogue because I'm pretty sure you can be that. And what are we in, like Lynch King right now? So you'll see a lot of Lynch King related raids because see apparently they've decided where instead of using mop, like, and for those of you who don't know what mop is, it's Mr. Pandaria, but I don't know why they decided not to use Mr. Pandaria things, but apparently they didn't, so not really sure why they didn't. Because I mean, if they can get a custom patch, I think it'd be not barely be a big challenge, but I guess that's just they didn't decide to take that extra time. This has been going for a while now, and it is really popular. Cause I mean, like it's a 255, and see, to me, it kind of makes you feel like you're a GM, and like it makes you feel like a game master. Cause you know, if you see a video of a game master, it highly has a chance of being just a Heroes WoW character. Cause like if it has Lynch King related stuff on here, it's gotta be a private server if it's like a GM or something. And see, most likely any of the GM videos you see are people who are like private server GMs, or they're like people like that. And okay, I just died. So that's us. And I'm gonna pause this video that way I can go resurrect. Okay, I'm back and I died. So apparently, if you're a rogue, I can see why I don't know why I did this. I figured I could just pull them, but apparently not. But I can right now I can understand why I died from this is because I'm a leather wearer, and leather wear these guys can beat you up pretty hard. Cause I mean, like you're not just gonna get this so easily. You're gonna expect a challenge. And okay, I keep dying. I guess I'm gonna unpause it this time because I just want to show you some of the things I have, and like I'm gonna tell you along the way how to get them. See, these things like the Brewfest Kodo and the Fiery Warhorse, those come from and the Raven Lord. Those things they're sort of rare, but they come from in this server. They come from your mount vendor. It must be the epic one or actually, it's the epic one or the flying one, but I got these from the epic mount vendor. And I'm also gonna point out. See, these XP boosters, they come from clams, and I recommend if you want to get lots of clams. Like if you have a 255, then I recommend you go gold farming and just get a bunch and just gold farm because and I'm also gonna point out see most of my gold came from my 255, which I will log out in just a second and show you because I want to give him recognition because I may make another video right after this because I need so I want to show you what else to do, but not only right after I hit 255 and I end this video, then I'm gonna make a back-to-back one, and the next one's gonna be on like gearing, like cause like I like to gear. Um, I may hop on my 255 and show you some gameplay on him, because I will show you. He has a lot of gold. He's I believe he made like 3 million yesterday, because he made like 2,700,000 something thousand, like that. Um, and that's because it was just it was I don't know. It was just like it was pretty. It was kind of fun because like I could destroy them, most of them, and it was like really fun. So I just kept doing it, and I made a lot of money from it. Now I would have taken I did take some breaks, that way I could run Nax, because I would pop into town now and then to see what we had. And this one guy named I want to search him and see if he's here. I can tell you. Um, Sal Saldako, and he's a 255 full orc rogue. I believe he's a donor. I'm not positive on this, but anyway, yeah, if you join the server and you see him in town, then might ask him. You might want to ask him if he's doing a Nax, because it's most likely him running one, because he likes to run them. And I'm also gonna point out he's most likely to have one of his like this awesome tank with him. And so and so like I just want to give recognition, because he's a really good tank, and I like tank. I think he's like, yeah, he's a Tauren Death Knight, and he's a voter. He's not a donor, though. I will point that out. He's not a donor, but he is a voter, and I'll tell you the difference. And the difference is voters are going to give time to like type in codes, and that way they can just vote for the server and hope to get to. Basically, I'm gonna also tell you, before I finish that sentence off, I'm just gonna say voting is for it's making your server to the top. It's helping you, it gets better and better, and all along the way it's trying to help it. So if your server says vote, you will get rewards from it, and that will benefit you and your server. So if you play Heroes WoW or any other server, I recommend that you do vote. And my gear is so way off. So I'm gonna point out that's not the main reason, but that's one of the reasons I'm dying so likely, because you need to update your gear every 50 levels, or you're not gonna be that good. And so like you really need to update your gear. And see, I'm 161, and here's this 195. He hasn't updated his gear in a long time, so I'm gonna tell him that in just a second, Murdo. But he really needs to update his gear, and so do I. I'm gonna tell him that, because he has like level 1 gear on. So let me tell him you might want to update your gear. See, he's getting pretty beat up, and that's one of the main reasons is gear. So if he dies, that either he just read that sentence and it's because of me he died, or he's gonna realize that his gear is horrible and he's gonna want to update. So I'm heading off to I'm going to Loving Road and Starting Road. See, that's where you're gonna go. You're gonna go to Starting Road, and you're gonna just like carry. See, like I ride a headless horseman. So I just like to ride this off commentary, but yeah. So I have a lot of money, so I will list, like I'll show you him before I get off. But see, I don't have any of my training, because usually I don't get training till I'm like 70. That way I can get full training. So but yeah, like alright. So I'm gonna find my gear, and I wish I really know what I'm supposed to be getting. I just gotta find the